Today, the stars align on the Los Angeles red carpet for the world premiere of Hoppers. Cinemagna takes you beyond the velvet ropes as Hollywood's brightest arrive, bringing you exclusive red carpet moments and interviews with the cast and creative team behind the film. Get ready for an evening of elegance, glamour, and behind-the-scenes insight. This is your front row seat to the spectacle and the storytellers who brought it to life. Leading the night was Grammy-winning artist SZA, who shined at the Hoppers world premiere. She wrote and performed the original end credit song, Save the Day, created especially for the latest Disney and Pixar release. SZA posed for photos with cast members including Curda, Jon Hamm, Moynihan, and Franco at the Los Angeles premiere, held Monday, February 23rd, at the iconic 𝗗𝗓𝗏 Theater. Franco was joined by his wife, actress Alison Brie, who came out to support him on the big night. Also in attendance were cast members Eduardo Franco, Aparna Nancherla, Sam Richardson, Melissa Villaseñor, Nicole Sakura, and Vanessa Bayer. Several voice cast members, including Kathy Najimy, Tom Law, Isaiah Whitlock Jr., Steve Purcell, Ego Nwodim, Meryl Streep, and Karen Huey, lent their voices to the film, though they were not spotted on the red carpet. Among those attending in support were Jason Ritter and Melanie Lynskey, who came out to celebrate the cast and filmmakers. Hoppers hops into theaters nationwide on March 6th, and the trailer is out now. Now let's take a look at highlights from the premiere.
They go over that shoulder, beautiful.
Sweetheart, can I see the front? And then right next to her, look at here, this one.
Big smile, yeah.
Bobby, right here.
Bobby,
Hey, Bobby,
smile.
hang on. And look walk this way, Bobby. And then right next to
love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just look it up. Don't be scared. Turning back, I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just look it up. Don't be scared.
It's adorable, and I'm so grateful. I'm just dipping my toe into like making children's music. Is my first little like sprinkle of original thoughts and ideas. I just really love this movie. This movie is so full of like turns and thrills and like energy and on the edge of your seat, but also inspirational.
I had so much fun. I played just like a capital V villain in this movie, and he is so manic and unhinged, and so like for me, when I come into the recording booth, I just get to go nuts. There's like no limits. Essentially, I'm just like, guys, please reel me in if I'm going too far, but more often than not, they just like encourage me to go further. Hoppers is the wildestly funny, touching, tear-wrenching Pixar movie ever made. It's got it all. This movie has big ideas. It's like an amazing world that they created. Obviously, every Pixar movie, the animation itself is like just top-notch. It's what everyone's aspiring to, so it looks beautiful. And it's genuinely funny, and comedies are meant to be seen with a crowd, so check it out with a crowd.
Yeah, that's a really cool thing, that it's an original one, too. Daniel Chang, the director and creator of the movie, like I've known him for years. I'm seeing all the old We Bare Bears staff right now that we worked on. We worked on a cartoon called We Bare Bears together, and like just the fact that this is his movie and I get to be in it, I can't believe it. I'm seeing King George over your shoulder. I'm having a lot of Pixar insanity right now. I'm a very, very lucky boy. It's beautiful. It's stunning. The way that they did the the way that the fur and the leaves. Like I keep saying to my wife, I want to do an animation pass or like just like a nature pass, where I just go like, don't worry about, don't go like, oh my gosh, do I sound good, or I just go like, oh wow, look at that, or watch everything in the glade and just watch the pond exist.
It's very surreal to finally be here after the lead up of so many voiceover sessions and screenings and notes, and now it's all coming together. We have hopped into the Hoppers world finally. I had a great time. I feel like Nisha's very, deadpan, under the radar, but she's, she knows what's going on. She's kind of the fallback guy in the lab. She pulls, the main scientist. She's a little more frenetic, Kathy Najimy's character, and I think Nisha's like there to keep everything running smoothly, even though it doesn't. Yeah. It's just a wild, nonstop ride, and I think that's always best in a theater.
Yeah, so in this movie, I basically gave every single beaver fact I know to the whole Pixar team, took them to the field, showed them what it was really like in beaver ponds, and then let them turn it into art. Hoppers is such a special one to see in the movie theaters because you might not get to visit real beaver ponds in your real life, but it's so accurate to what they're like. You'll feel like you're right there with them, with Mabel, with George, out in the wetlands, seeing it all for yourself firsthand.
Dude, it's super fun. I didn't know too much ahead of time, and then I don't know. It was crazy working with Daniel. Like he would just make me do the lines over and over again, and it was like, at first I was like kind of intimidated. I was like, oh, am I not doing it right or whatever? He's like, no, dude, this is trust me. And I was like, okay. And it was hilarious to see it like get put together. I remember seeing like early stuff, and I couldn't believe it. It was hilarious, man. Loaf's such a funny dude, man. I wish I could be more like Loaf. Yeah. There's nothing better than watching it in the theater on a big screen in a comfy chair and with snacks by your side. It's an immersion.
It's a blast. Obviously, animation is such an incredibly collaborative endeavor. When you start something like this 2.5 years ago, you're trusting in the people that put it together to put the best foot forward. And of course, with people like Pixar, you're in pretty good hands. I mean, if I was a 7-8-year-old kid and the idea was presented to me that you could jump into the mind of any animal you wanted to, I would be like, I have to see this movie. I have to do this. So I think that's part of it is the story. The second half of it is obviously the way that Pixar treats their material. It's told so well, with so much heart and humor, and that goes a long way as well.
The way that they craft the jokes. You think when you watch the movie, it's like, and I think with animated features, it's even harder because you have to appeal to the kids, their sense of humor, and then also the parents who are going to watch it 4,700 times with the children. So I think that that's what's so amazing is watching them craft the jokes. Yes, expect the unexpected because suddenly you're in the world, the animal kingdom. And it's not that one animal can speak, but that they can all speak. And they all have personalities, they all have lives, they all have rules that they live by. And Hoppers is the most imaginative movie that Pixar has made. Because it's done and I think this is the first time that it's in the animal kingdom. And the imagination, like I said, it's not just one animal. It's all the animals and thinking about what their lives are like and where they're going, what their tasks are, I think is incredible.
Well, I love scoring animation so much, but I really liked working with Pixar. They're a surprise company to me in the sense that they're different than any of the other animation companies out there. And they have great energy and they really have their stuff together. They really think about it, really work it out ahead of time. They're a really enjoyable company to work with. And the movie, once I read the script, I was like, I'm in on this, of course.
I mean, I had a blast. That's the thing, we were just cracking up in the voiceover booth, and I had a lot of fun. I couldn't believe how deep they wanted my voice, though. That's what was so fun about playing Ellen the bear. He told me sound like Ray Romano, like that level, so I had I had a lot of fun. Pixar's the best. you know? So I think it's fun to share with everyone.
You're in a big theater and you're getting to see all that detail on screen and just feel immersed in the animal kingdom. I think it's not really an experience that you can replicate at home so much. So if you want to feel like you're in the pond with the animal crew, you gotta go see it in theaters. Yeah, oh my gosh. Well, we have Dave Franco's right over there, and there's so many comedians. I feel like we really lend these characters a lightness and kind of an attitude that is so fun to watch, and for sure people are gonna laugh. I think they did a really good job at building humor into the story. I mean, you see the trailer alone, and I was laughing on my couch. So yeah, I think go see it in a theater, laugh with a group of people. It's going to be a great time.
Our 30th Pixar film. Right. You know, I mean, there's just like a lot of numbers lining up. In the 40th year of Pixar's existence. So we're feeling like that equation has worked out really well for our film.
Yeah, I mean, we crafted this movie for the theater. We wanted people to have a collective experience where they could connect and laugh together and cry together and scream together, which people certainly will do on this movie, I guarantee. So yeah, I think that's for a theater. You can only experience that really in a theater with a bunch of people.
You know, the theme of the film is connection and coexistence, and so going to see the movie with a group of people is actualizing the theme of the movie. I think it's what we all need right now. More time together, more laughter together.
I think this one delivers with kind of classic Pixar, but with a weird twist, which I can't quite describe. Okay, there are things that happen in this movie that you will regret not seeing with a crowd. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. The audience reaction is amazing.
It's wild. I mean, it's crazy to say you go to work in a really small room and you just say things into a microphone for 4 hours, and yet it's a blast. Like, I still don't really know how that's a thing. Actually, I do. It's Daniel Chong. I don't know if you've gotten to talk to him yet tonight, but he's a genius, incredible. He is the reason this movie is in any iota of what it is, and he made the whole thing so fun. Every turn of the movie is so unexpected, and that is, I mean, expected and unexpected is truly the perfect way to describe this movie, because you can't go into it knowing what you're gonna get. The world that they've created on the screen is so incredible. It's truly, you feel like you've entered the animal world and the forest that they live in and the pond that they live at, and it's so immersive as an experience almost that I'm not usually this way about things, because I'm like, however you can see the movie, you do it that way. But like, people should really see this in a theater because it's so big and beautiful and grand. And oh my gosh, hundreds and hundreds of people worked on making this, and you should see it the way that it's intended, just for them.
Oh, I had a great time playing Connor. You know, I love to play like a nervous wreck of a character, and then to play a character who's embodying another being was like a hat on a hat on a hat, but in a good way. I think Hoppers is a great movie to see in a big theater on a movie screen with friends, because there's a lot of laughs, and I feel you feel the most free to laugh at a movie when you're in a big group of people.
I loved getting to be Diane. It was so much fun. She's such a fun character. I love that they made a shark so like sweet and into being like group-minded and a team player, and so I loved getting to play Diane. Yeah. It really jumps out at you, and it seems like it's so, you've got to see it in a theater, like to get all the magic of I feel like of any Pixar film, but particularly where there's animals and it's so like lush and everything, you've got to see it on a big screen.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new release. I'll see you in the next one.